I tried Facebook monetization for 365 days, and I think it's finally time someone tell you the truth. So let's go all the way back to day one, because what I thought this would be is actually not at all what it turned out to be. So a year ago, when I saw that very first deposit from Facebook into my bank account, I decided to sit down, create a plan, and take this very seriously. I wasn't casually posting or guessing. I wanted to see what would happen if I treated this like a real solid income stream. So my goal was to post content all throughout the day, and I got up to posting 20 times per day. The goal was to grow the page as rapidly as possible, go viral, and of course, get paid as much as possible. And most people, when they think of success, they think of success in a straight line, always upward momentum. But that is actually never how it goes. In some ways, that can be true if you think of it as like a spiral up and down, but continuously also up, but lots and lots of curves in between. No one really explains those messy middle bits and the bumps on the journey. But the awesome thing is, specifically with Facebook, you could literally have 2 viral posts out of a 30-day period with a majority of flops, and those 2 viral posts could make up your income for the entire month, right? That is the exciting part. With consistency, with lots of posting, with lots of studying, it can actually be very simple. And sometimes you could spend so much time on a post and think this one's really gonna hit, and it flops. And then there's a post that you almost don't put out, that you spend hardly any time on, and that is the one that decides to hit. So just put out the content, because out of nowhere, those shares, comments, and likes are going to come. And here's an example of a student that I've been working with, Jason, and he started his page a few months ago, and he just got monetized, I believe, last week. And as you can see, he really hit on a viral post out of nowhere. His content was kind of going like this, trucking along, and one post changed the whole directory of his page and just started exploding straight up, parabolic, with he woke up to the next morning over 80,000 views after previously only getting 6,000 in a single day. And that 80,000 was the morning, the very first part of the day. And that feeling is really exciting, right? It lights you up. It sets you on fire for your business. And you start thinking, okay, this is finally working. But it also makes you start kind of wanting to chase that feeling. You're not going to be going viral all the time. And you're like, I can't wait for my next viral hit. And it kind of starts to become addicting. And then you make your goal to simply go viral every single day. And you ultimately think, if you can do that, your income is just going to keep going up, right? And you may think that you know exactly what's going to work, but things will continue to surprise you. And so here's what I've learned. Relatable content wins every single time, and content that triggers people in a good way or a bad way wins every single time. So if you're afraid of triggering people, if you're afraid of negative feedback, then social media is definitely not going to be for you, because it can be very, very intimidating and sometimes scary. But the more you do it, the more that you can have fun with it, and you can actually laugh when people get triggered, because people are literally triggered by anything and everything. And once you realize that their emotions are actually paying you, you can feel a lot more lighthearted about it. Trap that a lot of people fall into, they start making $1,000, $2,000 or more dollars per month, and they think, this is it. I can quit my job, I can go all in on content creation, and I've made it. As someone who has been in this game for 15 years, let me tell you, if you do not have a solid plan outside of content monetization, you can find yourself in a very bad position very quickly. Once I got myself to over $3,000 per month with the Facebook monetization program, I was thinking, yes, this is awesome. It's just gonna keep going up. I'm gonna keep banking, and that is not what happened. So what happened was I actually got demonetized by Facebook, and they completely shut off my income overnight with absolutely zero warning. And this happens to a lot of people, and it's not even necessarily because you did anything wrong. Sometimes Facebook has bots even that can flag things that shouldn't even be flagged, and then you're a whole month, maybe 2 months, maybe 90 days without your income. I am hugely passionate about Facebook monetization as an income stream. I love it. It is becoming one of my main income streams as I stack different pages, right? I have 3 theme pages now and my personal profile monetized. But I don't just post content to get paid by Facebook. I also have other businesses that I incorporate and utilize that attention for. So about halfway through last year, I had a mindset shift of thinking, oh yes, I'm literally going all in on just content for my income. And I also incorporated on my page affiliate marketing, my own digital products, and also print on demand. So content monetization became a baseline income from my pages. And then the income streams that I stacked on top actually started paying me way more than the Facebook monetization program. So when certain posts took off, I started pairing relatable offers to that style of content. And one of the best and most simple ways to get started with your own products is by utilizing print on demand, where Printify is actually going to print and ship your own products to your customers that you actually get to customize and design yourself. So there's no inventory, there's no shipping, but everything that is sent is going to be completely branded to whatever your theme page is. Because what I have learned over time is that affiliate marketing is great, but your community is always going to be more likely to buy products that are yours, products that you create and that are branded under your name. So now you have the same type of content that you're posting to grow your page, to connect with your audience, but you also have a smarter system behind it, utilizing a business model that helps you add to your income. And so that full entire ecosystem is what has helped to stabilize my income. And then I also document the journey here on YouTube and my personal Facebook profile. Now, my personal profile is not the stats that I have been sharing, right? That's just where I've been documenting the journey without the intention of necessarily going viral because it was too niche in order for that to happen. But now I am actually working on a plan to go more broad with my content, and so that I can actually grow my personal page now. So be sure to follow me so that you can see exactly how I am going to grow my page over there. So looking back over the last 365 days, here are my takeaways. Consistency matters way more than perfection and way more than virality. Relatable posts outperform the perfect ones. Personal photo posts are starting to become my highest paid posts, and by that I simply mean on my theme page, not my personal page, but my theme page. I can post a photo of my dinner, and that is going to pay me more than, say, an informational graphic or meme that I spent so much time on. Literally snap, write whatever random caption comes to my head, and those posts are paying me upwards of $30. And it took me 2 seconds to post those kinds of posts. And if you just do 10 posts that pay you $20 per day, that really starts to add up quick. So you don't have to even completely always think about, oh, I need a post to go viral to make $1,000 or $500. Those consistent little posts really stack. And the real power is building the community, the people that are going to stick around for you, for your brand, right? For the people that are there every single day. We're living in a time where attention is everything. And the people that learn how to get the attention, how to keep it, and how to mold a community are going to have so much opportunities that most people will never get. So Facebook isn't just a platform, it's an incredibly powerful tool. So if you're just getting started or you've been thinking about it, my best advice is don't chase perfect. Just start posting consistently and do not give up if it seems very slow in the beginning. I'm going to share this post with you here. I started online marketing back in 2010, and I had a handful of friends from my hometown that actually started with me, and after a couple months they literally all quit. Fast forward 8 years, 2018, I was living in the Caribbean, truly living the laptop lifestyle, and one of my friends commented on my post and said, this could have been me if I stuck with this all those years ago. And my response was, yep. So you can either have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And I promise you the pain of regret is much worse. So just get started. And even if you go slowly, it's better than quitting. 1 year from now, you'll be so glad that you kept going. So I hope you enjoyed this one. All my best resources are linked for you down below. Make it an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.